Kitty appeared, and today for you, I'm doing something quite different, as you can see from the title of this video. Today is the day where you guys can finally see what it's like when I rant about something. So yes, since lately I've been really wanting to do more videos about other stuff that I love instead of video games and anime, and you've seen that with my Doctor Who review on the first episode and all that shitaki. There probably will be another Doctor Who review at some point, because from what I've been seeing so far, looks like something interesting might happen maybe this week or maybe next week. Well, we'll just have to see. But yeah, anyways, today I'm going to rant to you about a show that I have loved since basically it was on season 2. And yeah, this show, as you can see from the title, is Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time I have loved for years and years. I've loved the characters, the storylines, everything about it. When everyone else was wanting to abandon ship, I was still on it and everything. But now I'm getting... Basically, Once Upon a Time season 6 finale has just aired on Netflix, and yeah, and my basically thoughts about it is basically, don't do a season 7. I think the way you ended, like before that certain clip happened, was perfect. Everything was wrapped in a bow, everybody was happy, yay, all fun times for everyone. I honestly felt that should have bestly ended it there, but then we got that scene. So before I discuss that said scene that's making me a bit anxious about season 7, I again will say to people who have not finished watching Once Upon a Time, do not watch past this video because you will be spoiled. So again, spoilers, please don't watch any further if you haven't watched the season finale yet and you really want to see it. So yeah, let's get on with it. To the spoilers. Okay, so in the last bit of the episode, we see everybody at Granny's and they're all sitting there really happy. Everyone's getting their happy ending. Rumpel's not being a giant dickwad like he normally is. Everything seems to be absolutely perfect. But then we see this small child, I think her name's Lucy, I think that's what they called her. It's either Lucy or Lisa. I need to watch that clip again. Editor Katie will obviously put it down below. But, yeah. So then we see this little girl close the book, and we're like, okay. Now this little girl we saw at the beginning of the first half, well, the first part of the season finale, and her running away from... because she had to run away because her father was trying to basically protect her from something. We don't know what her father was trying to protect her from, but her father had the book. So basically, yeah. So she runs off, and then she comes back and her father's basically gone. But then Tiger Lily comes back and is like, oh, no, your father isn't gone, you're still going to reunite with him, blah blah blah. Anyways, then it gets on with the actual episode and everything. And then we see that little girl at the end. And then we find out that this little girl is Henry's daughter. And from what we've seen, Henry is pretty much going through what Emma did in season 1. Do we really need to do this again? I mean, just the only thing I can't believe is that Henry, of all people, has been affected by something? Like, this is Henry we're talking about? Like, again, obviously, in past events when a curse has happened, Henry's the one that remembers. Henry is always the one that remembers everything because Henry is the / author and also he is the true believer. So that's one of the things I'm a bit like, wait, how is he affected by this? Like, what happened? Like, why is Henry suddenly forgetting everything and that he had a daughter? Seems like the mother of Henry's child is a big important person, and it looks like obviously Henry did not marry Violet, that we all probably thought, but yeah, so I have to say, The only thing is like from a perspective here, it's like, do you really want to just do it all over again? Where basically Henry's now the one that's completely forgotten and has no belief anymore and all that. So yeah, that's the only thing my worries is about it. Now I gathered up some information about what we can expect from season 7, and that is a few of our characters that we know and love are not returning, and some obviously are. Now of course, if you have been up to date with Once Upon a Time news, you know that Jennifer Morse basically has decided that she's no longer being taken part in the show, but she says she will at least appear in one other episode, which I'm going to gather is probably the premiere of season 7, which that's what I think. But yeah, and every other character, like, so David and Snow White aren't coming back. Obviously the kid who plays Henry, he's obviously not coming back if there's an older Henry. And I think Belle's not coming back and Selena's not coming back. And what I noticed from Selena and Belle's posts about not coming back was they didn't say that they decided not to do the show. It was the fact that the writers themselves said that basically they don't need them. So I'm out of creative stuff, and I'm just like, wait, what are the writers doing? What are they, like, what are they thinking? Because from what I know, which characters are staying are Regina, Rumpelstiltskin, and Captain Hook. Again, having basically 3 original characters returning. I don't know if maybe other characters are returning, we still not too sure, but I'm a bit, right now it's just, I'm so confused exactly how they're going to do season 7, and I honestly feel like they don't need to do a season 7. Again, they could have just easily just ended it there. Everyone would have been happy. Yes, we still have no idea about Lily's father, but nobody really actually cared about that, to be perfectly honest, because she kind of just disappeared and nobody ever saw Lily again. But yeah, so I feel like, why are we doing this again? Like, I don't know. Again, I could be absolutely wrong, and the writers could prove me wrong and write a brilliant, brilliant series, and where I'm like, I fall in love with the characters again, and I fall in love with new characters and such like that. But also, it looks like the creative team behind Once Upon a Time, or the executives behind, like, ABC, have kind of sort of made a terrible mistake about the schedule about season 7. In America, basically, Once Upon a Time airs on Sunday night, and then we get it over here in the UK on Netflix on the Wednesday. So, but they decided to change up the schedule, and this time they're basically having them on a Friday, which, no. From what I know from past stuff, like when I was watching a panel of the guys from Supernatural, and one of them, Jensen, basically said, thank you for supporting the show, and thank you for making sure that it's not on a Friday. He basically says that moving a show on a Friday is basically the worst decision you can ever do, and you easily can get cancelled right away. And yeah, that's my worry as well. If they really want to push this new idea and get people more interested, you need to maybe just keep it on Sundays like normal. Because your demographic that you have are maybe 18 to maybe like late 30s. And normally a lot of people are out on Fridays. Well, I mean, except for me, because I like my video games. But even I have the one Friday where I actually go out and spend time with friends. So, I mean, obviously I'm not in America, so I most likely won't get the episode until, like, Netflix probably most likely will, like, move the date, obviously, and we might get it on Mondays, but still, I feel like a lot of the ratings do matter more over in America than they do over here. If it's popular over here, yeah, that's cool and everything, but if it's not popular over in America, cancelled like that. So yes. So maybe the writer should keep them on a Sunday, or at least put it on a different date that's not a Friday. So yeah. And again, when it comes to everything, I may be wrong about everything, I don't know. My decision is I am going to review the first episode of this new season to see what my thoughts are and all that. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, who knows. But yeah, I just needed to really just rant about this because, yeah, I just felt like it was that point where I just needed to do this because, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me down below in the comments what you think of Season 7. Do you think they should go with it? It could be a great season, or are you like me where you're just like, I don't know how to feel about this. But yeah, anywho, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe for more geeky themed videos, and until we meet again,